Hi everyone, welcome to today's video, and I will be talking a bit about the fonts, like the different styles of fonts and how you can use each font in different projects and what each font actually means. So in my previous category as well as colors play, like just as colors have a different meaning, similarly each font style also has a different meaning towards it. Right, so it's really important to know as well as to what type of message you're trying to convey to your audience, and then accordingly use the similar type of fonts, right? So every font has a unique personality and purpose. So let's start right here. The first one being the serif font. The serif font is this one, the first one right here, the Chaparral Pro. So Chaparral Pro is a Chaparral Pro is a serif font, and it usually signifies tradition, sophistication, reliable, practical, and formality. So apart from that, like, it also signifies stability, timeless. It's also pretty respectable as well. So where do you want to use such type of fonts? These fonts can be used in different kinds of titles. So if you're making a brochure or a magazine cover, or you're working for your thesis project and you want to like the title or the subtitle, you can use this kind of font. And also use such similar fonts for websites as well. And these type of fonts can also be printed, and because it's really easy to read as well. Second, coming to the sans serif font, like this. So the font used is my Riyadh Pro. So these type of fonts actually, they are much more modern, much more cleaner. It looks geometrical in style as well, and it's universally used by many designers and probably almost everyone, right? So where all do you want to use this? So you can again use these for titles as well, because it's also pretty simple as compared to the first Chaparral Pro font as well. And in case if you have a lot of text and your font size is extremely small, like as small as 8 or 9 size font, then the sans serif font comes into play. Coming to the third one right here, which is the script font. So as you can see, the script font is much more fluid. It looks calligraphic style, and it's more like a personalized handwritten type of font where people will use brushes to write such words. So if you want such type of calligraphic type of style, you can also download them for free, or actually use from the styles provided by Adobe Illustrator. So these type of fonts are feminine. They look really pretty as well. They look personalized, and this is an excellent choice in case if you're using for invitations or wedding invitations mainly. These can also be used for titles and logos again. And sometimes you must have seen that if you go to a restaurant, and you must have seen that on the titles, like on the headers on the menu, such type of calligraphic styles are used as well. And the last one, coming here to this lab serif font. So this is a contemporary / solid type of font, and again it can also be used in logos or titles. So these were just a brief about the 4 main type of fonts, and let's see for examples where you can use all these fonts, right? So coming here to this first one, the most famous logo, Google, right? So the typography the font styles used here is the sans serif font, right? Vogue, which is a very popular clothing brand, this is a serif font. And right here, as I was talking about the script calligraphic type of font, right? As you can see, there are these two different types of fonts used together. This calligraphic one where the names are written, this is a script type, script font, and these, the other words that are used in the body is a serif font. So this again overall makes the invitation card look timeless, formal, and respectable in nature as well. And coming back to this last one right here, Canon, which is a very popular brand for cameras, this is a slab serif font. So it's bold because it catches your eye. It's solid in nature as well, since it's only using one type of color. And it's attention grabbing, impactful, and this type of font just stays in your head for a really long time, right? So apart from all this, there are some other type of fonts as well that are pretty common and you can use in different purposes as well. The first one being called the bold font right here. So as you can see, this B bold is written in solid black color. So it's dominant, and like that's again an attention grabbing font. So you can use these in case if you have a lot of text and you want the viewer's attention to go on a certain space, you can use such type of fonts. Coming to the next one, which is rounded / bubble type of font. This is more like a childish, playful type of font, and these type of fonts are welcoming. It's exciting, and like a lot of these must have seen companies such as selling toys for small kids, or if they're making posters for children for an exhibition or something. So these such type of fonts are used, so because it's very welcoming, jovial in nature. Coming to this one, the italic font. It's mainly used for signifying motion or gesture, and it's pretty distinctive in nature as well. Coming here to this one, the fourth one, the geometric type of font. It's very trendy, and you can see like it's pretty sharp in some edges as well. And this again can be used in various other purposes as well, such as titles. It looked really cool as a title or even as a heading for your thesis project. This one is called the grunge type of font. So these type of font, I would recommend that you use grunge type of fonts in minimal, because it's usually used to signify mysteriousness, twisted, or even jittery. But to an extent, it's also an abstract type of font. So do not use this font too much. Like, just keep it minimal so that it creates just the right type of impact. And the last one being the vintage type of font. So as you can see, the Rumble Brave words right here, this is a vintage font, and it looks very retro, stylish, and old school types. So in case if you are trying to portray something from the past, or if you are making a packaging product for a really old product that used to be a hit in the 90s or the 80s, you could probably use such type of fonts as well. So that's about it. So that actually covers the different types of fonts, and you get an idea as to how each font looks like and where you can actually use all these fonts, right? So I hope you found this video to be useful, and stay tuned for more. Thank you for watching.